So for people who are, especially speakers who are going, okay, how or why do I need to be turning my audience into fans, or why do I need to be turning the event planners or decision makers into fans? Why does that even matter?
So what's interesting about this idea of building fans is that you go from just doing transactions. In other words, oh my gosh, where is my next paid speech coming
Right,
from?
right.
To building a tribe of people who are eager to know what you're doing next, who are eager to book you multiple times, who are um, eager to have you be a part of their tribe. And that's what happened to me in the Tony Robbins world.
Yeah.
Is Tony has a massive fan base, millions of people who follow Tony Robbins. And just by Tony asking me to be a part of his tribe, it has a rub off factor, and some of those people then become my fans. So I think looking at us, the business of being a speaker from the perspective of growing fans means that when you have a new work to get out there, you have a new speech to deliver, you have a new book that you want to push out there, you have a new podcast perhaps you want to launch, you've got a built-in audience that can help you along with that. And it's way better than always starting from scratch, or always wondering where your next paid gig will come from, or worse. And gosh, I'm fortunate that for 15 years I've never had to pitch a speech. But worse is when you have to hustle and pitch it, and sending out cold emails or whatever you have to do to get the gigs. And I know some people have a tremendous success with that, and that's great. I'm not saying it's wrong. But in my case, I would much rather have these invitations to speak come to me rather than me having to go out and find them.
Yeah, I mean, of course, but to be devil's advocate, some of that is also just the momentum of getting the flywheel going, getting the momentum going, getting the snowball rolling requires some more effort in the beginning to just get it started. And then the fans it almost starts to become that flywheel where it starts to pick up momentum and word spreads. And hey, have you seen David speaking at this such and such event? Or I saw David speak 5 years ago. We need to have him come speak at our thing.
Yeah.
And speaking leads to more speaking. But when you're not
Yes.
speaking at all, or you're speaking just a couple of times trying to get it going, then it takes a little bit more of that kind of inertia and effort to get the ball moving.